Today we're going to talk about solving a literal equation. Any equation that has two or more variables is called a literal equation. And so for literal equations, you're going to use inverse operation to solve them. You're just going to solve for the variable indicated. So if you look at example 1, it says solve 3y plus 4x equals 9 for y. So y is what I'm going to solve for. So I am going to use inverse operation and subtract 4x from both sides of the equal sign. Now remember, you only can combine like terms. So I'm going to have 3y equals 9 minus 4x. So you cannot combine the 9 and the 4x. Next, I'm going to divide both sides of the equal sign by 3. You have to divide everything on the right side of the equal sign by 3. There is nothing that you can simplify, so you're going to leave it 9 minus 4x over 3. So for number 2, it says solve z equals 3x plus 5y for x. So I am isolating the x. It means I have to subtract 5y from both sides of the equal sign. So I'm going to subtract 5y minus 5y. So it goes away on the right, and then you're left with z minus 5y is equal to 3x. And to get x by itself, you have to divide both sides of the equal sign by 3. So your final answer is x is equal to z minus 5y over 3. For example 3, we're going to solve negative 6xk equals 3. Now remember, when variables and numbers are right next to each other, it's multiplication. So we need to solve for x. So I'm going to get x by itself. So that means that I need to divide by negative 6k. Because if I divide by negative 6, it gets rid of the negative 6. When I divide by k, it gets rid of the k. And you're just left with x. Now remember, we have to divide the other side by negative 6k. So we're going to have x is equal to 3 over negative 6k. Now you can simplify this if you guys remember reducing fractions. 3 over negative 6 will be 1 over 2. So it's 1 over negative 2k. If either the denominator or numerator are negative, the whole thing is negative. So this is my final answer. All right, number 4, z equals 16x minus 4 plus y, and we're solving for x. So we want to get x by itself. So we are going to, we have a lot of stuff going on here. So I'm going to rewrite this so it's more space. So we want to get x by itself, so we have to subtract y from both sides of the equal sign. You can't combine a z and a y, so z minus y is equal to 16x minus 4. And then I'm going to add 4 to both sides of the equal sign. So it's going to be z minus y plus 4 is equal to 16x. And now x is still not by itself. I have to divide by 16 to get x by itself, but you have to divide the whole other side by 16. So my final answer is going to be x is equal to z minus y plus 4 all over 16. Example 5. Find the area of a triangle. A is equal to 1/2 base times height. So we have to solve this for h. So I have to get rid of the 1/2 and the b. So I'm going to get rid of the b first by dividing both sides by b. So a over b is equal to 1/2 h. Remember I stated in the last class, to get rid of a fraction, you have to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, or 2 over 1, which is multiplying both sides by 2. That cancels, and then you have 2a over b is equal to h. All right, number 6, the temperature formula. C is equal to, this is the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So 5 over 9 times F minus 32. So we need to solve for F. So we have to do a couple things first. Because this 9 over 5 is in front of the parentheses, you have to multiply by the reciprocal to get rid of any fraction. So that cancels out, and I'm going to multiply this side by 9 over 5. So I have 9 over 5 C is equal to F minus 32. And then I just need to add 32 to both sides of the equal sign. So I have 9 over 5 C plus 32 is equal to F. My final answer.